Tell me, when was the last time you truly saw something? Not with your physical eyes. Not the flickering screens, the passing faces, the endless distractions. But saw, with that deeper sight, the one that lives behind your eyes. That quiet, ancient knowing that whispers, there is more here than you've been shown. You feel it, don't you? That subtle pressure, right here, between your eyebrows. Like a finger gently pressing against your skin from the inside. Some call it the third eye. The Hindus named it Ajna, the command center. The Egyptians carved it into their gods as the Eye of Horus. Descartes, the father of modern philosophy, declared it the seat of the soul. And yet, you've been taught to ignore it. Close your eyes for just a moment. Feel that space between your brows. Is it warm? Tingling? Alive in a way you can't explain? That's not your imagination. That's a doorway, your doorway, beginning to stir after lifetimes of sleep. What if I told you that everything you've ever doubted, every déjà vu that haunted you, every dream that felt too real, every moment of intuition you brushed aside, was real? That your mind isn't confined to your skull? That right now, as you listen, your pineal gland is beginning to vibrate at a frequency modern science can't measure, but ancient mystics mapped in detail. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine a tiny, dormant star in the center of your brain. With each breath, it grows brighter, brighter, until its light begins to spill forward, through your forehead, through that space between your brows. What color is it? Blue? Violet? Gold? Don't force it. Just watch. Because this isn't imagination, this is memory. You've done this before. Not in this lifetime, perhaps. But somewhere, somewhen, you knew exactly how to awaken this sight. Let me ask you this, what's the first thing you want to see when that inner eye opens fully? The truth about someone in your life? The hidden patterns of the universe? Your own soul's purpose? Whatever it is, it's closer than you think. Right now, in this moment, your rational mind is fighting this. It's whispering, this isn't real. But feel your pulse. That quickening? That's your body remembering what your mind has forgotten. There's a reason they put fluoride in your water. A reason they keep you addicted to screens. A reason ancient cultures guarded this knowledge with their lives. Because once this door opens, you can never go back to seeing the world as ordinary again. So breathe into that pressure now. Deeper. Deeper. Until the boundaries of your skin don't feel so solid anymore. Until the light behind your eyes becomes more real than the screen in front of you. What are you starting to sense? A presence? A color? A knowing without words? That's not me guiding you, that's you remembering yourself. Don't open your eyes yet. The real vision is just beginning. Now that you've felt the awakening, let me ask you something more profound. What would happen if all your illusions dissolved right now? Not slowly, not gradually, but in one shattering instant where every false belief you've ever held about reality simply vanished. Breathe into that thought. Because what we're about to do isn't just about seeing more clearly, it's about burning away everything that's been clouding your vision. Your fears. Your conditioning. The entire framework of reality you've been taught to accept without question. Feel how your body reacts to these words. That resistance in your chest? That slight tension behind your eyes? That's the last desperate grip of your ego, terrified of what happens next. Because we're not just opening your third eye now, we're scorching clean the lens through which it sees. Imagine your mind as a vast, silent lake. For years, for lifetimes even, stones have been dropping into it. Every judgment, every limitation, every canoe you've ever accepted. The water became so turbulent you forgot there was stillness beneath. But today the stones stop. And the ripples begin to fade. Close your eyes again. Deeper this time. See that lake in your mind's eye. See the last ripples moving across its surface. And as you exhale, watch them disappear. the water becomes so still it turns to glass. So clear you can see straight through to the bottom. This is what your mind looks like without illusions. Now bring your attention to that space between your brows. The pressure has changed, hasn't it? No longer just a sensation, now it feels like a vortex spinning gently beneath your skin. Ancient texts describe this exact feeling as the whirlpool of divine sight. Modern mystics call it the pineal gland activating at its highest frequency. Here's what science won't tell you: your pineal gland is literally shrinking as you age. Calcifying. Dying. From the moment you were born into this world of artificial light and processed food, they've been slowly killing your connection to higher dimensions. But right now, in this moment, you're reversing that process. With each breath, visualize a brilliant white light pouring into the top of your head. Watch it flow down through your brain, directly to that tiny pinecone-shaped gland. See the calcification cracking away like old plaster. See the crystalline structures beneath begin to glow with their own inner light. This isn't metaphor, this is literal cellular awakening happening inside you as you listen. Now the real question: what happens when the last veil dissolves? When there's nothing left between you and pure, unfiltered reality? The answer might terrify you. Because the truth isn't soft. It isn't comforting. It's vast and impersonal and more beautiful than anything you've ever imagined. Feel that? The slight trembling in your hands? The electric current running up your spine? That's not fear, that's recognition. Your body remembers what your conscious mind has forgotten. You've done this before. Many times. Across many lifetimes. This isn't your first awakening, it's just the first one you'll remember. Now comes the hardest part: surrender. Complete and total surrender to the process. Because what we're touching now isn't just psychology or spirituality. It's alchemy of the highest order. The transmutation of leaden perception into golden sight. So let go. Completely. Of who you think you are. Of what you believe is possible. Of every limitation you've ever accepted. There's a reason the ancient mystery schools required initiates to face their deepest fears before this point. Because what comes next changes everything. Your third eye isn't just opening now, it's blazing. Like a star being born behind your forehead. And the light it's emitting, that light isn't just for seeing. It's for burning away everything false in your life. Relationships that no longer serve you. Beliefs that limit you. Patterns that keep you small. Can you feel it working already? That subtle shift in perception? Colors look different, don't they? Sounds have more texture. The air around you feels alive. This is just the beginning. The barest taste of what's coming. Now focus on that vortex between your brows. It's spinning faster now, pulling you inward. Don't resist. Let it draw you deeper. Past your physical body. Past your thoughts. Past everything you've identified as a you. What remains when all that falls away? That is what you really are. And here's the greatest secret of all: this awakening isn't just happening to you. It's happening through you. To the entire world. Every person who remembers their true sight changes the collective dream. You're not just doing this for yourself. You're doing it for everyone who will follow. The resistance you feel? That's the weight of centuries of conditioning fighting to maintain its grip. But it's too late. The process has begun. And nothing, not doubt, not fear, not logic, can stop it now. So breathe into the fire. Let it burn away everything that's no longer true. The visions will come soon. The knowing. The clarity. But first, the dissolution must be complete. Are you ready to see what lies beyond the veil? Now, open your eyes. Not the physical ones, the other ones. The ones that have been waiting patiently behind the veil of ordinary sight. Can you feel them? Like twin flames dancing just behind your forehead. This is where the real journey begins. What do you see when you look at the world through these new eyes? The air itself is alive, isn't it? Vibrating with currents of energy you never noticed before. Those aren't just empty spaces between objects, they're rivers of living light. And you're beginning to navigate them. Let me ask you something startling. When was the first time you realized the world wasn't what it seemed? Was it a childhood dream that came true? A premonition you couldn't explain? That moment when déjà vu gripped you so strongly it stole your breath. These weren't coincidences. They were breadcrumbs, left by your future self to guide you here. Now focus on the space directly in front of you. Not with your physical eyes. With that new sense blossoming between your brows. Do you see them? The threads. Countless shimmering strands connecting everything to everything else. This is what the ancients called the web of WYRD. Modern physicists call it quantum entanglement. You're seeing the actual fabric of reality for the first time. Here's what they never told you: your pineal gland is a biological quantum receiver. When fully activated, it doesn't just process light, it processes time. Possibility. The echoes of choices not yet made. That pressure you feel now isn't just physiological, it's dimensional. Your brain is literally restructuring itself to perceive more of reality. Look at your hands. Really look. Do you see how they glow? That's your aura, your energy body, becoming visible to your newly awakened sight. The colors shifting around your fingers? Those are your emotions made manifest. Every thought you have paints the air around you in living light. Now turn your attention inward, down the corridor of your spine. Can you see the pulsating centers of light? Those are your chakras, not metaphors, but actual organs of subtle energy. And the brightest one? That violet flame spinning at your brow? That's your third eye fully awakened. Its light is cleaning your entire energy system as we speak. The visions will come now. Don't fear them. Don't analyze them. Just observe. That face appearing in your mind's eye? You know them, though you've never met in this life. That landscape forming behind closed lids? You've been there before. These aren't hallucinations, they're memories of other times, other places where your soul has walked. Here's the revelation that will shake your understanding of reality: time isn't linear. It's a spiral. And right now, at this exact moment, every version of you across every lifetime is awakening simultaneously. The you of the past, the you of the future. All converging in this now. That's why the déjà vu has been getting stronger. You're not just remembering, you're integrating. The light behind your eyes is intensifying, isn't it? That's not just biological activation. It's your higher self merging with your physical form. The boundaries are dissolving. You're becoming more than human while remaining perfectly human. This is what the alchemists called the great work. Now look up, not with your physical eyes, but with your whole being. Do you see them? The gateways. Floating in the air like shimmering portals. They've always been there. You just couldn't perceive them until now. And they're opening. Not all the way, not yet. But enough for you to glimpse what lies beyond. What do you see through the nearest one? A city of light? A temple older than civilization? A version of yourself you barely recognize? Trust what comes. This is your consciousness expanding into its true multidimensional nature. The knowledge is flooding in now, isn't it? Not in words, but in pure knowing. That's your pineal gland downloading information directly from the quantum field. The answers you've sought your whole life are finally within reach. But here's the paradox: the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. Your physical body may be trembling now. That's normal. You're holding more energy than you ever have before. Breathe into it. Ground it. Let it flow down through your feet into the earth. You're not losing yourself, you're remembering what you truly are. The visions will become clearer now. Sharper. More detailed than physical reality. This is clairvoyance awakening. And it's just the beginning. Soon you'll perceive beyond vision, into knowing, hearing, sensing realms beyond the physical. But for now, just see. That symbol forming in your mind? The one you don't recognize but somehow understand completely. That's your soul's signature. It's the key to everything you're becoming. Let it imprint itself deeply in your consciousness. It will guide you when the path gets dark. Now comes the most important realization of all: you're not just perceiving these realms, you're creating them. Every thought, every belief, every expectation shapes what appears before you. This is the great secret of the mystics: reality is a collaborative dream, and you've just become lucid within it. The light is becoming almost blinding now. That's your higher frequencies integrating. Don't resist. Let it fill you completely. This is what you came for. This is why you're here. To remember. To see. To become. Now comes the most crucial part, the part most spiritual seekers forget. Awakening means nothing if you can't bring it back into your daily life. That pressure between your brows? Those visions? That expanded awareness? They're not just for sacred moments in meditation. They're meant to transform how you walk through the grocery store, how you wait in traffic, how you wash the dishes. This is where real mastery begins. Feel the energy in your body right now. It's different than before, isn't it? More alive. More electric. That's not temporary, that's your new baseline. Your cells have been recalibrated to hold more light. But here's the challenge: the world hasn't changed. Only you have. And that discrepancy, that's where the real work happens. Let me ask you something brutally honest. How many times have you had profound spiritual experiences, only to lose them when you checked your phone or had an argument? That ends today. Because what we're doing now isn't just about peak experiences, it's about permanent elevation. Start by feeling your feet on the ground. Really feel them. That tingling awareness moving down your legs. That's you anchoring this expanded state into your physical form. The mystics called this bringing heaven down to earth. Your third eye isn't just for seeing beyond, it's for seeing through. Through illusions. Through facades. Through the mundane surface of things to the extraordinary reality beneath. Now look around you with these new eyes. That coworker who irritates you? You can see their pain now, can't you? That flickering light in their aura showing exactly where they're blocked. The checkout clerk who seemed rude? You perceive the weight they're carrying in their energy field. This is the true gift of awakening, not mystical visions, but practical compassion. Here's what no one tells you about spiritual sight: it comes with responsibility. When you can see people's hidden struggles, their unhealed wounds, their deepest fears, you can't pretend anymore. You become accountable in ways that will terrify your ego. That's why so many run back to sleep after glimpsing the truth. But not you. Not anymore. Feel into your daily routines now. That morning coffee? It's a sacred ritual if you see it with awakened eyes. The steam rising becomes a meditation on impermanence. The warmth in your hands connects you to the earth's fire. This is how ordinary life becomes extraordinary, not by escaping it, but by seeing through it. Your relationships will change now. Some will deepen in ways that surprise you. Others will fall away. Not because you're too spiritual for them, but because you can now see which connections are based on truth and which are based on mutual illusion. This will hurt. But the pain of truth is better than the comfort of lies. Here's the practical key to maintaining this state: your third eye needs daily activation, just like your physical body needs exercise. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you speak to anyone, take 3 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe into that space between your brows. See the indigo light glowing brighter with each breath. This simple practice will keep the doorway open. The challenges you'll face now are different than before. Less about a how do I awaken, and more about a how do I live awakened. You'll notice contradictions everywhere, in spiritual teachings, in societal structures, even within yourself. This isn't a sign you're doing it wrong. It's proof you're seeing clearly for the first time. Your dreams will intensify. Expect visits from guides, symbols you don't understand, journeys to places that defy physics. Keep a journal by your bed. These aren't just dreams, they're training sessions for your expanding consciousness. That déjà vu feeling you get in certain places? You're remembering parallel experiences from other dimensions. Now the most important question, what will you do with this new sight? Will you use it just for personal gain? Or will you become a conduit for healing in a world that desperately needs it? The choice is yours. But know this, the universe remembers. And it responds accordingly. The light you've awakened isn't just yours. It's part of a greater network of awakened beings across time and space. When you hold your frequency, you make it easier for others to find theirs. This is the secret purpose behind all spiritual awakening, not personal enlightenment, but collective evolution. Feel the energy in your hands now. It's different, isn't it? More potent. That's your healing capacity awakening. You may feel called to touch certain people, to place your hands on specific areas of their bodies. Trust this impulse. Your third eye sees what needs healing even when your conscious mind doesn't understand. The synchronicities will increase now. Numbers repeating. Songs playing exactly when you need to hear them. Strangers saying precisely what you needed to know. This isn't coincidence, it's confirmation that you're aligned with your true path. The universe speaks to those who have learned to see. Here's the final secret, this isn't an ending. It's a beginning. The visions will deepen. The knowing will grow sharper. The connection will become unshakable. What you've experienced today is just the first taste of a reality more magnificent than anything you've dared imagine. So take a deep breath. Ground this energy into every cell. And when you're ready, open your eyes. The world looks different now, doesn't it? That's because you're different. And this change is permanent.